Good evening and welcome to the 2011 Franklin event. My name is Gary Dalgens. I'm Director of Sales and Marketing for Send My Ad, and along with my co-chairman this evening, Marty Maloney, we wish to welcome all of you and for your support and participation in this evening's event. So without any further ado, and we're working on a bit of a tight schedule, I'm going to ask Marty to come up and make a few comments.
Thanks, Gary. Gary, you're absolutely right. It's going to be a great evening, and we have quite a lineup of very worthy recipients. However, we are going to change the order of the printed program and the lineup right away to accommodate our Franklin Award recipient. Because of a request from President Obama, Ray has been asked to accompany the president. I'm not kidding now, this is true. Has been asked to accompany the president to a function across town, and he has to leave in a half hour. So we're going to delay our formal welcome and introductions of the dais, etc., until after Ray has been introduced by Gary and has made his acceptance remarks. Under the circumstances, we're extremely grateful to Ray Kelly and his lovely wife Veronica for gracing us with their presence, and we sincerely thank you both for joining us. I can assure you that Ray and his staff never wavered in their commitment to join us, although they certainly had possibly the best excuse in the world. We don't want to keep the president waiting, even though that I bet Ray could get across town a little bit faster than any of us. But please, Gary, introduce Commissioner Kelly. Tell us a few things that we may not be aware of.
You're safe. So, yes, thank you, Marty. Each morning, most of us who are owners of businesses or managers wake up and think of the responsibility we bear for the well-being of all the people employed in our companies. Now picture yourself as being responsible for the safety of millions of people, the 8 million people who live in New York City, and the millions more who work here every day, and the thousands of tourists who come to town and visit us in New York City. That's how the police commissioner, Ray Kelly, starts his day every day. We often take a quiet day for granted in New York City, but as the largest city in the United States, equal to the population of Los Angeles, Chicago, and Houston, the Big Apple is one of the most populous cities in the entire world, and it runs smoothly in large part because of Commissioner Kelly's leadership and the NYPD. And when it does not run smoothly, as evidenced during 1 week recently when we had an earthquake, a hurricane, credible terrorist threats, and more, Ray Kelly approached these days with the same calm determination that assures us that he has our back, and we thank you. Born on the Upper West Side of the city as the son of a milkman and a father and a mother who was a dressing room clerk at Checker at Macy's, Ray Kelly graduated with a bachelor's degree from Manhattan College, law degrees from both St. John's and NYU, and earned a master's degree in public administration from Harvard. He obtained all of his academic degrees while working on the job for the New York City Police Department. He also has gone on to earn a number of honorary degrees from 9 other institutions of higher learning. He received a commission as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Marine Corps in 1963, leading troops into battle in Vietnam and joining the reserves when he returned to the United States. He retired from the Marine Corps Reserve after 30 years of service. He graduated first in his class from the New York Police Department Academy and joined the force in 1960 as a trainee, passing the sergeant's exam before spending even one day on the beat. So I want to learn how to do that. That's great, terrific. He is the first person to hold the post of commissioner for 2 mayoral tenures. He has 43 years veteran of the department, serving 25 different commands as a police commissioner and as a police commissioner from 1992 to 1994, 2002 until the present. He's held every departmental rank with the exception of 3. During the in-between years, not to take things easy, as Ray has served our nation in various capacities. As director of the International Police Monitors of the multinational force in Haiti, a U.S.-led force responsible for ending human rights abuses, where he was awarded the Commendation for Exemplary and Meritorious Service. As Undersecretary for Enforcement at the U.S. Department of Treasury, he supervised the Customs Service, the Secret Service, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center, and more. He also served as Executive Vice President for the Americas for Interpol, the International Police Organization, and the Commissioner of the U.S. Customs Service, and also as Senior Managing Director of Corporate Security for Bear Stearns. His attention to detail and insatiable appetite for the latest technology have turned the New York City Police Department into a sophisticated policing organization in our nation, and one that is admired, emulated, and respected throughout the world. The Franklin Award for Distinguished Service has been given out since 1952 to U.S. presidents, diplomats, industry titans, artists, governors, mayors, including the commissioner's boss, Mayor Michael Bloomberg, and other prominent Americans for their remarkable and extraordinary service to our nation. Benjamin Franklin, the founding father of our country and the person for whom this award is named, was known for many things, but first and foremost for him was being a printer. But he also was revered for his aversion to tyranny, advancing civic improvement measures to further the common good, and instilling the notion that tolerance, specifically religious tolerance, was essential to the peace within the world. Benjamin Franklin would share our pride today in awarding Raymond Walter Kelly with the Franklin Award for Distinguished Service, the highest recognition given to an individual by our industry. Commissioner Kelly, your service to our nation mirrors and perpetuates the Franklin spirit, and that we deeply thank you for. Please come forward to receive your award.